Hey guys, I'm JuLeo, and this is my club talk. Let's go. I'm actually half Lebanese, half Syrian. I lived in Lebanon about 10 years. I really enjoyed it. It was very different to Melbourne. Things are very organized back home. I think everyone was much closer to each other. There was more social events and social settings happening as well. Compared to where I am now in Melbourne, everyone's busy in the rat race. I've always been a big music man. From day one, I used to get this guitar we had at home. I was like, I just make up songs as I go. And I was like 5 years old. I think there was a song, Rockin' My Dada, oh, some shit like that. I grew older, obviously went to school, did all that, went to uni. During my uni time, I was kind of experimenting with music. I started writing. I'd be in the bathroom actually, in the toilet, and I'd be just sitting there, Jules, it's been 20 minutes. What are you still doing in there? And literally it became an obsession. So yeah, I was 17. I went to Lebanon just for a visit, and I had my boy DJ Luke. Let's make a song. And I was like, yeah, bro, come through the studio, bro. I got to set up there, and then he just started playing some beats, and I'm like, yo, I like this, and I just started writing, started bouncing ideas off each other and shit. We came up with 2 songs. One was called, it's probably when I first started. One was called Pussy Patrol, and one was called Pussy Patrol 17. And the other one was called I Can Fix That. And that was actually inspired from have you guys seen that movie Holes with Shia LaBeouf? They thought he stole something, so they sent him to this camp instead of going to jail. So he just starts digging holes there, and then this guy, his name is Sam, the Onion Man. He was helping people to fix things, and every time he's like, oh, I can fix that. I can fix that. So I kind of got that and used it in my song.
I can fix that.
I was trying to penetrate through the scene of Melbourne. As I would go out, I'd meet artists and stuff. Neezy, J Dro, LP, Mirna, and then I'm like, yo, I need to actually kind of start making proper music, you know. Then I met one of my cousins named Rob, and then we kind of started playing around. We used to lock in sessions every week. We came up with my first single that actually came out in 2019 called Little Party. My boy Macy was there. He knows what's good. And that Little Party hook, my baby wanna go down, get real naughty, freaky little girl, she my little shawty. That was very it was catchy. So we came up with that. We killed that shit. Rob did the crazy on the production, and we shot the video in a mansion in Warrandyte, and that was my first launch out for Little Party. So 2019 was my official release on Spotify as well. Lil Wayne was big. I was obsessed with that guy. Everything, from the Carters to the Sorry for the Waits to the early mixtapes he was working on. Even the stuff we did with Birdman and the whole Cash Money, Young Money stuff. My artistry and shooting visuals. I think MJ, Michael Jackson. Even back when I was 5, 6, 7. My mum used to sing to me as well. In the song, Do You Remember When We Fell in Love? She used to sing that to me when I was young. And when I actually oh Jules, when you were first born, I used to sing that song to you because that was the time I fell in love with you, because you first came to this world. I think with my R&B side of things, I'd say Party Next Door. I think he's very underrated, and I feel like he doesn't get enough credit. Shout out to Party Next Door. I'm far from gangster, and I don't like to get involved in that kind of scene, you know. I've always been good with the ladies. The ladies have enjoyed me, and I enjoy them. And I've been through a lot of breakups and relationships in my time as well. So I can speak through my music about that love and lust and where it goes and heartbreak and having someone you love and then something happening where it doesn't work out, and how to grow and keep going moving forward. Who do I appeal to? Wow, that's an interesting one. I don't think there's any genre that I'm saying no to. I usually go for the R&B, the hip hop, the Afro, the reggaeton, the amapiano kind of stuff. Wow, that's interesting. I have to get along with them on a personal level. If I don't get along with you, if I don't really resonate with your energy, you won't get the best out of me. I'm gonna have to say is when I first got connected with Kamari from Burn City Studios. He made me feel more comfortable about being me, and I never used to sing too much. I was always more trying to rap all the time. He's no, I think you got there's something there you need to kind of hone and harness. It was just so yo, we're actually doing this now, you know what I mean? And Kamari was such a your biggest fan, always be behind your back, making sure messaging me every day, yo, make sure you're doing this, make sure you're doing that. I think that was the point where I'm yo, JuLeo is an artist, and this is what he does now. So I have a best friend in Lebanon called Rawat. We call him Rambo. It's funny because when I first met him, we didn't actually get along that much. But then slowly we got to know each other. And then I used to always tell him I started making music and this, that. And he hadn't heard much of my music because I'd always gatekeep it. I hopped in his car and he has his BMW with red leather seats. It's pretty cool car. I'm gonna show you some of my stuff, you know. I'm not gonna play Gunna, Lil Baby or Lil Wayne or Gucci or something. I want to play some of my stuff. And he looked at me, and the look he gave me was yo. That's the shit, bro. You did it. You know, you're doing it. You know what I mean? And I remember that moment. I'm yo, that made me feel proud. You know. And he knew the struggle of music and how much we love music, and to be able to be that guy that actually I do it now, you know what I mean? The dream is happening. That's I think what he always wanted for me as well. It solidifies and even like gave more proof to where I am and I'm exactly where I need to be. What has been my biggest challenge? I think honestly the self-doubt was very, very big. And I think everyone has this. It haunts you. What if I'm saying is like, what if I don't sound that good? What if I'm not cut out for this? And these are the thoughts that always kind of haunt your mind. They're always there. And the only way it'll decrease for all the artists out there as well, you gotta keep doing it. You have to, Habibi, you have to. You have to truly embody who you're becoming. Like my parents, my family, they've tried to be as supportive as they could, but they don't see the vision as clear as I do. So it's very hard for them to kind of know where I'm going. And then friends and family and saying, oh, what are you doing? What do you do for work? And I tell them music, and they're like, oh, you can tell like by their reactions and how their mannerisms change and their energy kind of decreases. Oh, really? Okay, how is that going for you? And I'm like, oh, don't just throw that at me. You know what I mean? That can really like stuff up your spirit, your energy, and your drive. Just block out the noise, man. Block out the noise. I had people, man, that never used to hit me up at all, and then now they're like, yo, JuLeo, bro, I heard the last song you released, bro. I didn't know. First of all, I think you were just playing around with it, but now, bro, you're at another level now. I'm like, yo, you're doing this, you're doing that. I'm like, huh? When I was coming through, you're like, oh, this guy, what is he doing? Now you enjoy it, huh? I get it. You had a bit of doubts, and now you've been proven wrong. So yeah. I was in Lebanon in 2022, and I was in the studio with Mo Swingtime. He's actually working on an album. He was supposed to release it before the stuff that started happening in Israel and Gaza. I think he had Sean Kingston, Rick Ross, Snoop Dogg, and Dizzy Wright on the album. So I wasn't really aware of this at the time, but he would invite me over to the studio. We were just kicking back, and then he showed me this track. It was him and an artist from Dubai also named Eldon. And then there was an open verse at the end, and he's like, yo, JuLeo, like, you want to try maybe jump in? And I heard a track, and the track was a bit different to what I usually jump on. And they came through. They were like crazy, like they were coming through hard bars, and like they were going hard. Mo killed his verse. Eldon did his thing as well. And I'm like, yo, no, you know what? I want to put myself to the challenge. So I sat there writing. I sat there for about like half an hour to 45 minutes. He's like, yo, are you ready? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Did the whole verse, like literally in like one take, and I'm like, yo, and like Mo, all good? He's like, yeah, perfect, bro. All right, can I do it? Can run it back again? So I can, no, that's good. To the bro now. It's a one take, please. I want to run it back. He's like, no, bro, trust me, you don't need to run it back. Are you sure? It's like, yeah, bro, don't worry, I got you. Literally, he sat there, he mixed it like very briefly, and he's like, press play. And I press play, bro, and that shit go crazy, bro. My first, let's say 12 was all rapping, and then I snapped out of the rap and I started singing on it, and that gave it such a melodic kind of twist, and it really brought the track home. It's like, yo, it's like this is the last song on the album. And like, which album? And then he explained to me that Rick Ross, Dizzy Wright, Snoop Dogg, and Sean Kingston are gonna be all on this album. So I think that's a big one for me, to be on the album just with these greats. It's definitely a bit of a milestone for me. So, woohoo, JuLeo! In the scene in Melbourne, I've got a crazy list right now. JuLeo, my guy JuLeo, probably, honestly, JuLeo is one of the most talented artists I've ever worked with. Peddler as well. Peddler, that guy, he's just another being. Rockstar as well. I was just on the phone with him right now. Actually, just called me now. Shout out to my boy Rockstar. He's just crazy. He's got so much in the vault, but he hasn't released enough. My boy Apar Willow, he reminds me, like, he's got that Travis Scott, Don Toliver vibe. Also, Ali, known as also French. He's a very young artist. I met him when he was 16. He was just always a big standout. Shout out to my boy Neezy as well. If you guys haven't heard my boy Neezy as well. Neezy's crazy too. So Neezy introduced me to Ali, and I brought him down to the studio. He sounded like Central C when he came through. He had that like English kind of accent, and he was doing like a bit of French and a bit of Arabic, and he was mixing it all up. Bro, listen out to the guy. He goes by the name French. He's going places. But yeah, Talia, she is like, I've actually got like 2 songs out, or 3 songs actually out with her on Spotify. We've got Love Struck, we've got Don't Mind, which Don't Mind's actually my most streamed song on Spotify. About 43,000 streams right now. And I got a song with an artist from Canberra named Tita. Big shout out to Tita. He's young and like 16 as well. He hit me up. He's like, yo, JuLeo, I want you to be like, to come through and be on the track. And if you have a female artist and potentially another male artist, JuLeo and Talia were the first 2 that came to mind. So we got him on the track, and it's called Projected, the song. It's actually doing well. I think it's got maybe almost 5,000 streams. And then there's Divindi as well. Divindi is crazy. She's a beautiful girl, amazing voice. She's got a lot in the vault. I've heard all the vault tracks, and this is the thing with a lot of Melbourne artists. I've heard the vault, but I don't want to hear the vault. I want to hear the Spotify vault. You know what I mean? Get him out of the vault, guys, please. Everyone who I mentioned, get him out of the vault. Saint Laurent, we met like early last year, and as soon as I met that guy, bro, I knew that he was special to me, bro. Like there was a connection, brotherly connection, spiritual connection, like beyond this world. Honestly, I feel like it's lacking, to be honest. I feel like even when people say, oh, he's an artist from Melbourne, or artist from Sydney, or artist from Australia in general, people, I wouldn't say that they look down on you, or they just kind of feel, I feel like they're not too impressed. We're not very supportive for each other. And we're not collaborating with each other the way we should. And we've got some major talent. The support's not there. What is the Aussie sound? I don't know. HP Boys were doing well. They had a sound going, like the Islander kind of vibe. They're kind of native, like slang. And I feel like there's so much more to give. There's so much more out there, and there's so much more artists that need to be heard. And some of them are leaving. Definitely get a home setup. A home setup is needed because that's where you do all your demos. If you're not actually going to be like a producer and an engineer, and you just want to kind of focus on actually doing the art itself, writing the music, writing the song, coming up with the melodies, I definitely say get in touch with a producer who can kind of like take that load off you, so you can kind of focus on what you want to do. Also, like, just keep at it. There will be lots of people saying no, it's not the right path. I think you should do something else. You know, find a 9-to-5 job and all that talk. You know what I mean? But if you really believe in it and you really have a passion for it and you really want to do it, you got to keep on running with it. It's true. The formula works. The formula is there. If you really want to do what you want to do, just run that formula. Don't be scared to like network, meet people, like actually kind of lock in, put money in it as well. Like they don't put their money in the right places. I'm like, yo, you want to do this or not? Do you know what I mean? You're obviously working on like some sort of work. Use that money to actually put in your music, put in your promotions, put in your art. Get the highest quality you can. Definitely, man. Invest in yourself. Invest in you. That's it. You well?
I'm JuLeo. This has been my club tour. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure you stay well. You well? Thanks, guys. See ya.